Welcome to the ArcticStern adventure. Today, we are going to tell you about our participation in scientific research in the oceans on board our sailboat, Venus. About 1 year ago, we started our partnership with SeaKeepers International, a NGO based in Florida. This entity promotes oceanographic research, conservation, and education by getting directly involved in the boating community. It is on the theme of plastic in the oceans that we have developed our research partnership. The goal is to take water samples during our crossings to detect the presence of plastic. But how does it work? Come on board with us for this research in the North Atlantic. We have a special Houston net with us. As indicated in the sampling plan, we put it in the water for 15 minutes while we are sailing. The net will then catch everything that floats in the first meters of water during the sampling period. As the mesh of the net is very small, it almost acts as a floating anchor and slows us down enormously, so much that sometimes it divides our speed by 2. You might as well tell you that you have to be careful with your fingers if you don't want to see them cut and end in the abyss. Once the time is up, it's time to put the net back on board. However, this is more quickly said than done. As we can't stop the boat while we are sailing, we need to use our winches, patience, and a lot of elbow grease. Once the net is back on board, it's time to study the sample. To do this, we put the contents of the net through a special fine sieve. To our great surprise and dismay, we found plastic, even in the middle of the ocean. This plastic is then put in a container, which is then labeled with the GPS coordinates, our speed, the exact duration of the experiment, and is sent to the SeaKeepers centers to be studied. On a sailboat, taking these samples can quickly become a difficult task because it takes specific conditions for the experiment to be carried out. If there is too much wind or too many waves, it is extremely difficult to bring the net on board, so to avoid taking material or human risks, we wait for calmer conditions to take the samples. The same goes for the night. That said, as soon as the weather calms down, we take the opportunity to start again and put the net in the water. Even if it's not the subject of the study, at each sampling we can observe how the ecosystems differs from one place to another because the plant and animal species recovered are very different. Each sample taken represents the ecosystem in which we are sailing, from the yellow crab in the Sargasso to the macroplankton in the colder waters of Canada. We were very happy to be able to participate in this initiative, and we are looking forward to continue with the scientific research in the season to come.